Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have this amazing Sony HX10V. So basically this is actually a point and shoot camera, but this is a high-end Sony series. It's an 18.2 megapixel camera and it has 16 times of zoom. This camera using a Sony G lens, which is like one of the king of its series. So this camera is using this NP-BG1 battery. It's very long lasting. I really like the quality of this battery. Then this camera is using Sony Memory Stick Pro, which will cost around $5 in the used market like eBay. And this is the on off button. This is I just anyhow select a location. This is where you got GPS as well. Just to let you know that my screen has a little bit of aging issues because I stored it a bit too long, so there's a bit of like patch here. And to take a photo, simple, just half press. Then if you see this green color thing here, it means that this part here will be like focus. It's like the focusing area. This is where the shutter speed is and the aperture. So if you can like, you want to display more information, you can select this button here, the display here. So you got the battery strength, the current mode you're in, the aspect ratio, how many megapixels you're taking. This is the folders. Here's how many photos you can store in. This is no flash. Then this is like the child priority, but this one can be adjusted. All these settings like the face detection. So in program mode dial here is that they have various kind of like other like modes like manual mode. Then there's like eye panorama, sweep. Then there's like movie mode, like 3D effect, scenery mode, where you got many other kind of sceneries you can choose from. So then the camera will do the settings, everything to adjust it to the scenery that you want. Then they have like the intelligent auto, so where they like functions fully automatic. Then we have the superior auto, so it like cuts down, like it makes the image much sharper, everything. So if you like really want like a pure like good photos, everything, you just go for superior auto. But just to let you know that some of the settings, like you want to adjust the white balancing and all, the ISO could not be adjusted. So here are some things that you can adjust in the auto settings, like the exposure value. This is where you want the object to be darker or you want object to be brighter. Only this can be adjusted through here. And the file size and all this. So just a very basic functions. If you go for program mode, you have full access to the camera where you can access like the filters, you can play around with the like white balancing as well, which I like the most. So you got picture effects. You can make it like a painting, like more like toy camera, pop-up effects, everything. It's like a filter effects, watercolor effect, illustration. Then there's image size. So if I go up the image size, the lesser photos I can take. So I reduce the quality of the image, I can take more photos. Then this exposure value, as mentioned earlier, this ISO, you have maximum of up to 12,008, which will make it that photos will be very grainy. But for a camera of holding ISO 12,008, which is really amazing already. Then this white balancing is where you can adjust, like make the picture looks like more bluish or more yellowish depending on the tone that you like. This is the trick for it, to make like a digicam like feels like very vintage. Then you can adjust the focusing, the center focus and spot focus. Then there's metering mode, multi, center or spot metering. Then there is like continuous high or continuous low. You can shoot like 10 shots per second or 2 shots per second, up to you can adjust. Then this is bracketing shots where you can adjust when you shoot your pictures. You can have like 3 shots, one at 0, one at minus 0.3 and minus 0.3, and the same goes apply with all this, which will have also bracketing for white balancing as well. And the smile shutter is basically if you smile and you basically you smile at the camera and you take photos automatically. Then this is smile detection sensitivity. Like this is a low sensitivity, this is a very high sensitivity. Face detection, you can turn it off. Then movie quality, we got the highest image quality video, or the medium quality, or the slightly lower quality. This is where you can adjust your movie quality. Then this is a still image. This is the aspect ratio. Then the movie steady shot, whether you can use it for the actual or you want it to be standard, like moderate movement. Then we got GPS as well, you can turn it on. But you turning on GPS, you use up more batteries. Then we have the baggage. So baggage will give you the access to the Sony memory, the menu here. So you can adjust around those noise effect, everything. This right there is basically your timestamp, display resolution, main settings, language setting, display color. This is where you can adjust around. You have USB settings as well, you can be adjusted. GPS and the version. Then this is for the memory card settings. Then this is where you can adjust the date and time. And to go back, you just hard press. Then now for the flash part, just avoid putting your finger over here because this is actually a pop-up flash. You notice that there's no flash here, it's all built inside. So you press the right button, then you turn it on the flash, then basically you just half press, the flash will pop up just like the Canon S100 and all. So you can see that this is where it's going to be focused, and this is where your image is. So basically to turn off the flash, you don't need to press it down, remember, just turn the ring and there you go, the flash will off by itself. Do not press it down, if not you damage the flash mechanism. And this is where you play back your photos. You just press the left and right key to move around, and to go back you just hard press it. So overall this camera is actually pretty alright for its size and all these things so far. And not to mention that this is a zoom, so you slide it to the right is to zoom in, you slide to the left is to zoom back. So you slide in right to zoom in, so we have up to 16 times zoom, and then digital time up to 32 times, which is really amazing for a camera like this. Yep. So overall, how to transfer photo, you just need to have the card reader, or you can use the USB, which is located right here, the HDMI port here. So you can connect to the TV or your monitor. Then that's all about it. So it's recommended to get a card reader if you want to transfer photos. Overall wise, this image is actually this image taken with this camera is actually very good, very sharp for its kind. I'll recommend it, and you can get this camera for about around 200 Singapore dollars and above, because this is actually a high-end model. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me for more content, and I see you soon. Bye.